Who identifies with thought? Questioner.
I just wanted to drop you a note and let you know that I reread a lot of your articles and pondered the sense of where my awareness was. You wrote, "You do not feel awareness," as if it were an experience, and it does not really come and go, although it may appear that way. Awareness is fully present and absolutely clearly known at all times. Just ask yourself, what is knowing thoughts or even the absence of thoughts? When you are not feeling awareness, what is knowing that experience? How can that experience even arise unless you are there knowing it? Just get really clear on the fact that you are that presence of awareness that is constantly and ever at the basis of everything that you experience. Don't look for awareness to be there or not there, to be clear or not clear, and so on. This will create a subtle imagined dualism. Your experience will seemingly shift as you latch onto conceptual definitions. This is exactly what was happening to me. I was all caught up in my thoughts and feelings and wondering where my awareness was. Of course, it is there all along, and it is just a matter of shifting one's identification with what you are.
John. Yes, that about does it.
Do you think that this confusion has to do with people constantly having to be the doer of everything, and therefore, because there is seeming action in thoughts and emotions, we latch onto the movement and identify that as me?
Keep in mind that the idea of being the doer is an imagined concept. Awareness does not do anything. Or, alternatively, you could say that awareness does everything. Either way, the key insight is that there is not a separate individual who is responsible for actions. We are so used to imagining that we do everything, that when we take to the spiritual path, so to speak, we immediately assume there is something we should do, not realizing that the real import is to understand that there is no one present to do anything. There is not really anything to do but listen to the truth being pointed out and directly see the facts as they are. It goes against the grain of everything we have been conditioned to do, but it is not difficult.
Thoughts come up, and it seems easy to identify that as me rather than realizing that the me is behind that and ever present and unchanging.
If you want to go to fundamentals and really clear things up, ask who is there in you that would be there to identify or not, who latches on to thought or not. When you go to the root and try to find the I in the machine, you find it to be absent. There is only the presence awareness that you are. There is no separate entity to do anything, to be stuck, to identify, and so on. Then the game is up, and you stand permanently in your innate freedom, which you can never lose. Just watch thoughts and notice how the subtle sense of being the separate person apart from awareness can slip in various guises. Once you see it a few times, you catch on to the game, and then you cannot be fooled anymore.